right? So we have a lot of criticism, okay, towards passport bros recently, okay, and as the movement picks up, right, we have a very interesting woman's perspective on a passport bro. Let's go.
But yeah, don't become a passport bro, kids. Don't do it. If you're lonely and a bald old white man, go to Turkey and get a hair transplant instead of going to Philippines and
Oh, where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? Okay. So there's this perception that passport bros are balding men, okay, who are, low value. And she's saying here that if you're balding and need to travel, how about you don't do that? Go to Turkey, get your hair transplant, come out to the West and date women. How about no? How about no? Okay. Now, a lot of men have checked out, and I'm seeing this around my area, my community, the people I speak to. I'm hearing traveling come up quite consistently. Okay. And these are men that are not balding. And if they were balding, these are men that are in shape. And if they were not in shape, these are men that are dressing well. So we have men of all different looks and characters, right? Who are tall, short, dressing well, balding, not balding. And they're thinking about traveling, right? But again, they want to push this idea and narrative that is dudes who, right, are balding or at the bottom of the barrel and they have to travel to get women. Listen, I am not a low value dude. My boys are not low value and they travel for women and ain't no problem with that. Let's carry on watching.
finding a young disadvantaged wife. Then
now, once again, right, there's also a perception that foreign women are disadvantaged, etc., etc. And that's quite disrespectful from Western chicks, because a lot of foreign chicks are educated, have degrees, have many great skill sets, whether it's social, whether it's soft skills, technical skills. But in the eyes of Western women, right, if you're a foreign woman, you are low value, you are disadvantaged, etc., etc. And that's got to stop. In fact, that's disrespectful to foreign chicks. Extremely disrespectful to foreign chicks. Disadvantage? So all foreign chicks are disadvantaged. Have you seen how educated Japanese chicks are? Right? Have you seen how educated Russian women are? Not only are they educated, they're also feminine, submissive, and great women to be around with. So you can be a educated woman and you can still be, great to be around with, wifey material, submissive, feminine, virgin, low body count. But these Western chicks, as soon as they get educated, right? What's the first thing they do, brothers, right? Oh, I have a degree, therefore I'm getting paid $80,000 a year. Therefore, she demands her man to earn $100K a year or plus. She demands her man to have a degree and work a white collar job. She'll never date a blue collar worker. Guess what? There's plenty of blue collar working dudes who have blue collar working backgrounds dating educated foreign chicks. This is why we passport bros. Let's carry on watching.
when you get your Turkish hair transplant, you can come back here and get a wife you don't have to get.
No. You see, it always ends with them saying, come back home. Why you gotta be abroad? Come back home and date women in your community. Right? I remember a dude a couple of years ago, right, on my channel was saying, IP, why you gotta travel, bro? There's women in your community at home. Hell no. Right? These women they know that it's over. The passport bro movement is global. and it can't be stopped. We ain't coming back home, sweetheart. We ain't coming back home, sweetheart. Nah. In fact, if you're a man that gets a hair transplant, great for you. Take yourself and your hair transplant to a foreign country with your new hair and get you a foreign wife. We're not coming back home. Hell no.
Gaslight. Okay, passport bros?
No. We ain't come back home, right? We are leaving the West. What do you mean come back home? It's funny, look at that.
A young disadvantaged wife. Then when you get your Turkish hair transplant, you can come back here and get a wife
So you see, right? Like, you see the importance that women have on looks in the West. Looks are everything now in the West. If you don't look the part, right, you ain't getting women. Whereas the foreign chicks, right, you may not look the part, but you have a great personality. You dress well, okay? You have a warm heart. A lot of foreign chicks value character over looks. Western women value looks over character. That's why they love bad boys so much. That's why they love bad boys so much. Because they value how the man looks. A man can be the ultimate bad guy. He can be a guy, who, doesn't, treat people right. He can be a guy that is just horrible as a person. But because in her eyes he looks good, a Western chick will throw everything at him. Well, if a foreign chick sees you being a degenerate, being a nasty person, not treating people right, having no respect, yeah, you may look the part, but she won't give you a chance, bro. And if she does, she's been westernized and probably be a 3 or 4. Right? So there's levels to this, man. All my boys around me are high value. Right? High value bros. Educated bros. So don't come back to the West, right, when you get your hair transplant or when you go abroad for whatever sort of improvement in your life. Take yourself and your new self abroad. Okay? That's how I feel about this matter. All right? So